Content warning. This podcast is intended for a mature audience. Contains graphic descriptions of violence and explicit language.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to Pods of the Multiverse. We're an unofficial D&D podcast where four friends play D&D. We're so glad to have you back at our table for our 5th game of Season 5. I'm Andy, the DM for our adventures in the world of Theros, and with me are my 3 best friends.
I'm first, right? I'm Jimmy. I play Gron, the strongest Minotaur in the underworld.
Ooh.
I think. I hope so.
Yeah, there's more of you now. My name is Geppi, and I play Klyx, the Leonin Rogue, who's been running up that hill since before Stranger Things made it cool.
And I'm Scala. I play Paravex, a human heretic who wants to know if you have a minute to talk about Xenagos.
Oh my god. Paravex as it's like an anti-Mormon.
Exactly.
I'm about it.
Oh, man. So am I. And without further ado, let's get into our 5th game. A recap. After finding themselves in Agonis, our heroes set off across the long, winding road through the hellish landscape, encountering Emberhorn Minotaurs, evading Cyclopses, fighting more Minotaurs, resting in the ruins of a shrine to Xenagos, and defeating a band of satyrs and their Hellfire engine. They now find themselves approaching a massive Colosseum, where they search for the Archon of Falling Stars and a key to finding the Temple of Deceit. As you approach, you all begin to see, at first like a mountain in the distance. Along the path, you slowly see instead a massive structure, several stories high, in itself nearly a whole polis in scope. A stadium unlike any Colosseum on the face of Theros. Some parts are clean, white and red marble, others black obsidian and shattered granite, ruined sections, ornate and preserved sections, columns of all size and category of construction, stairs and towers, reaching up into the red sky in inconceivable fashions. The thunder of battle grows louder, like a great swirling storm, and the throngs of souls are seen gathered around the archways and outer ramparts of this scene. A central archway, larger than all of the rest, glows a dull red in the reflection of lava that pools around it like a great moat.
I guess we have to go in there, huh?
We could simply turn back, return to the land of the living. But I think we all know that we have come too far for that now.
You don't go to Agonis and not visit the Colosseum, I'm told.
You said there's a moat, but there's a drawbridge or something?
Yeah, so you approach, and you see that there is a large set of stairs that goes over this lava moat. And as you begin to see the interior of this place, as grand as it is built up around you, your view is immediately drawn downwards. As tall as this stadium is stretched upward, a massive crater-like pit of layers and layers of battle yards extends downward. Several stories into the maw of this unholy warfare, a lake of fire rests at its center, and in the center of that lake, from this high up, you can see a great and ruined ring of columns with a single blood-red flame, a light like a sun, balanced between them, pulsing like a heart, as all manner of demons and dead clash around in these battle yards. Immediately, Paravex, you get a searing pain as you sense the presence of a powerful Archon. And Gron, as you stare down into this scene, you see swirls of Nyx-like energy that rise up from that lake of fire through this entire vista out into the sky above. Gron, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, which you can choose to fail as you sense your storm aura being forced to change its nature in this environment.
To fire?
Assumedly.
Okay. I'm going to roll it and see what happens.
Okay.
I think I probably passed it, actually, with a 22.
That would pass.
But Gron feels this happening, sees the generally fiery atmosphere here and thinks that it might be better to have some fire resistance going into whatever the hell this is going to be, and allows this to happen.
Very cool. You can feel this fiery aura surging through you by just stepping into this space. And as the three of you do, you hear a voice, amplified in blood-boiled air, ringing out,
"Welcome to the Stadium of Dishonor!"
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Excellent.
That was so good to watch, forget listen to. Also, Klyx is thinking this might be the one time he uses Hellish Rebuke reaction to mitigate fire damage.
Hell yeah.
And not attack people.
Fresh blood! Are you ready to meet your final death? That is what awaits everyone here!
And you look down. You see these large platforms, these battle yards descending down around the perimeter of this stadium, this massive pit in the center, as this voice goes on echoing around you.
The underworld erodes memory, identity, even physical form, eventually. Why spend eternity waiting for the inevitable when you can cast yourself into the pit in blazing glory of combat?
Do we see who's saying these things?
Fuck, this was a bad choice.
Hard disagree.
This is a great choice.
Give me a perception check.
I got a 6. Hope it's obvious.
As Klyx scans around, he'll just say,
Gron,
Yeah.
why the fuck do we keep agreeing to be this world's heroes?
and gets an 18.
Gron's eyes light up red, and he looks to Klyx and says, "Because we're good at it." As he
hell
rolls
yeah.
a 24.
Holy
Fuck yeah.
shit. Okay, so, Klyx, you're 18. You can't make out where this voice is coming from very much at all, but you look at all of this fighting, and it seems to be completely chaotic. You see some returned, you see other demons, elementals, you see a massive fire giant. Gron, on your 24, you do actually see high above you in a far-off balcony what seems to be a large, engorged demon shouting out all of this.
It is simple. Fight until you die. Then keep fighting until you meet your final death. Torn asunder, soul shattered, scattered into memory. Nothing left but eternal silence. Win? Heroes, you seek to win. Why, there is nothing to win. Fighting goes on forever. Only more powerful combatants, those below and farther below, who have sought their final death for so long they dwell among the pit itself. Waiting for their final death to come. Perhaps you,
When he points to the three of you,
can grant it to them. Or else the flames of the pit will be the last thing you ever feel.
So I think now is when we actually leave Paravex.
one last thing that Gron, you would have noticed, is among this first layer of fighters. You see some returned, you see various demons and lesser demons, this fire giant, partially skeletal, but around that fire giant, far off in the first battle yard, you see 3 heroic-looking figures.
Huh? Who are they?
And I would like to invite 3 special guests for this evening's Battle Royale!
Hello, everyone.
What?
Hello.
Oh my god, this is the best moment ever.
Holy shit! Please welcome Alexa, Chris, and John.
Yes.
This is a complete surprise to our main cast.
Fuck yeah.
Welcome, guests. Please describe your characters.
I'll go first.
Yay.
So, I assume we're looking at this gigantic fire giant skeletal thing.
Yes.
Squared up against it in half plate that somehow is still shiny, but not like very shiny, but it's still shining somehow, is the biggest minotaur you've seen that was still real. Black midnight fur. He's got a helmet on with a sun crest at the top and a huge golden ring through both of his nostrils with a skull in the middle. Around his belt is just a belt of golden skulls. You can tell that it's not ornamental. They're all different kinds of shapes and from different creatures. Heads for Heliod. This is Ikaros, the Sunheart.
Hell yeah.
Rad.
Fuck yeah.
Awesome.
Man, I didn't want to go first, and now I don't want to go second.
I'll go next.
Okay.
This is such a different character from Hematite. I'm so sorry.
Can't wait for this.
Standing 3 feet tall.
From across the courtyard, you can see a 6-foot-tall, dark brown furred Leonin warrior. Fur tinged with green, gray patches, sores, oozing watery green eyes, infected wounds, and vines wrapped around his neck.
Oh shit.
Carrying a huge axe with the crest of Farrakha emblazoned on the side.
Fucking cool.
This is Cruor,
Hell
who
yeah.
I've kind of titled as the insane, but we'll see how it goes.
Sick.
Last but not least.
All right. From within Ikaros' huge horned silhouette, a cloud of flies appears behind him. And standing with the same powerful pose from these flies, walks forth a tiny little satyr. Trying to appear to look very powerful, but looking very small and wispy. The flies dissipate, and you see this small black-furred satyr covered in a toga made of cobwebs. You see Dust, the sacrificed.
Sick.
Very fucking cool.
We got a Minotaur and then a Leon, and I'm like, is this fucking Bizarro our party? And then the satyr brought us back to reality.
So, Gron, Klyx, and Paravex, you see these 3 warriors fighting a fire giant skeleton amid this clash in the first battle yard. Let's go ahead and have everybody roll initiative.
That feels about right.
All right.
19.
18.
17.
16.
I got a 14.
13.
Not bad. Us. Not bad.
Fire giant's probably not very dexterous.
Doing flips and shit.
But Andy Dice certainly.
Nope. Not even close. Gron, Klyx, and Paravex, you are about 100 feet away from this first scene, and Gron, you're up first.
Poor souls. I wonder how long they've been here. Gron feels like he's just gonna rush into the battle because he sees a situation that some swinging around an axe would help. So he's going to just move and dash 80 feet towards this scene.
Awesome. And so, Gron, as you approach Ikaros, Cruor, and Dust, you see a clearly still alive Minotaur rushing into this battle with a giant red axe in hand. As we go to Ikaros.
Ikaros barely registers them. Ikaros is focused on the battle in front of him. He's gonna cast Guiding Bolt from the helm at the fire giant.
Hell yeah.
We're going all in here. We're not messing around.
All right.
Sweet, so that's gonna be a 14 to hit.
14 will actually just miss.
Smells like a 15 AC to me.
You're sure that this is going to strike true, but the great sword from the fire giant able to deflect the bolt at the last minute. Anything else from Ikaros?
Infuriating. As a bonus action, seeing that this bolt just misses, he immediately goes into a rage.
Hell yeah. And what does Ikaros look like when he invokes his rage?
So, I mean, he's already gigantic. He just seems to bulk up and muscle up. All of the veins and all of the muscles just bane out and froth coming from his mouth, and he whips his great axe off of his back. Not even words.
Hell yeah.
Chill
So
guy,
great.
Ikaros. Chill dude.
Whoa.
Do we have a Barballad in here?
We do.
Fucking A. I love
Fucking
it.
A.
Paladin.
Fucking A as we go to Dust at 17.
Okay. First turns. I have a stupid idea, which is probably the thing to do.
You're already dead. No ideas are stupid.
Yeah.
I could probably end up being more dead at the end of this, but it's a stupid thing to do, but I'm going to do it. Dust is going to raise both of his tiny little, nearly skeletal hands covered in this matted, tiny fuzzy fur. And is anybody next to the fire giant right now?
I would say Ikaros definitely is, and given the fray that you've been in probably for, I don't know, days, months, who knows, Cruor is also in melee.
This is interesting, and I think I like it better. Okay, So he's going to raise his tiny, gross little hands and just move them in a slow, weird, uncomfortable way. And I'm going to need the fire giant and anybody within 10 feet of it to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Hurting your allies? That's a Geppi move.
You know?
It's a Gron move, too.
You know?
It's also a Gron move, yeah.
Gron's is unintentional, though.
Yeah, mine's a sleep spell that I didn't know how it worked.
So that's a wisdom save for Ikaros and Cruor, and the giant rolling a 2.
Hell yeah.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 2 for a dirty 1.
Ooh,
You
wow.
love a dirty 1. That's a fail for all 3. What the hell is happening?
I'm so excited. So here we go. Delusions spawn in your mind, and they provoke uncontrolled actions, and the 3 of you are confused.
What the fuck, Chris?
I'm gonna burn a 4th level on my first turn. Like, it's a one-off character. Here we go. So at the start of your turn, you are going to roll a d10, and I'm going to tell you what you do with that.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, a little sideboard DMing here from Chris.
Cool.
We love to see it.
I had to take control.
Wait, these are one-off characters?
Yeah. And I'm going to be as far away as I possibly can from the fire giant.
Okay. After dust, at 16, that's Klyx.
There's not much I can do at a distance, so I'm going to move, action dash, and then bonus action. I'm going to use the crowd as a way to bonus action hide. I can, for shits and giggles, roll stealth, but I think we know what's going to happen. It's a natural 20 for a 31.
Insane. Insane.
God.
There are definitely other things that can roll into initiative in this place, but they don't fucking know you're there.
Yep.
That's Cruor.
Cruor roars, but it comes out more wet than ferocious. Cruor is going to rage. In that roar...
Cruor does have to roll a d10 before doing anything interesting.
You know what? Yeah, cool. Thanks for that one.
You're welcome.
Okay. I got an 8.
An 8. You must use your action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within your reach. If there's no creature within your reach, the creature does nothing this turn.
So that's
Okay.
Ikaros of the Fire Giant. Alexa,
Yeah.
evens, Ikaros. Odds, Fire Giant.
Okay. It's a 1.
All right, you attack the Fire Giant.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Exactly what I wanted. So he's going to rage. He takes his great axe and he's just going to get him.
It's just going to get him.
He's just going to get him. And what does your rage look like?
The phlegmy roar kind of sounds like this.
So great.
I heard it through the door.
So good.
Cruor has a lot of oozing sores and patches of fur falling off, so as he rages, more fur flakes off.
Oh my god.
Are you sure?
Yeah. He's a gross dude. He's a really gross guy.
So good. So good.
It's a dirty 20.
That'll definitely hit.
Very cool. 18 damage.
Awesome.
5 of that is poison.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Poison dripping from your blade. Cruor, at the end of your turn, go ahead and reroll that wisdom save.
I got an 18.
Awesome. I think you pass. We go on to Paravex.
Cool. I'm going to ride a little closer and fire off a chill touch. That's a 19 to hit.
Hits.
So it's going to deal, not bad, 13 necrotic damage. And should for some reason this skeleton attack me, it will have disadvantage on that attack roll.
Cool. Anything else from Paravex?
I'm good for now.
All right. All the way down at the bottom, we've got Fire Giant Skeleton itself. This Fire Giant is confused.
Yeah, roll a d10.
This skeleton rolls a 4.
A 4. The skeleton does not move or take actions this turn.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
You're welcome, everybody.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Shit.
This is what I wanted the whole time.
I think that's worth some friendly
Wow.
fire.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little chaos from dust goes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of its turn, it is going to roll, a -1 to wisdom, but that's still going to be a 15.
Yeah, my spell save DC is a 16.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
Yeah.
It is still confused.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
You hear Dust chuckle in the back of this place. You are mine.
Hell yeah. That's a sick voice.
We go back to the top. On initiative count 20, there's a little bit of a lair action.
Where always is.
Yeah, it's Andy combat. There's always a layer action.
You are surrounded by fighting. So I am going to need somebody to roll me a d20 to see if anything is distracted by this brawl that's broken out.
Got you. 19.
Okay.
I really hope 19 fucking little shits don't come out.
The fray that surrounds you does not cross your path, and you can continue on without anything else getting in the way. That is back to Gron at 19.
All right, I'm going to continue closing this distance to the fire giant, and I'm going to recklessly attack it with the Blood Axe of Fury.
Hell yeah.
That's going to hit 25. And another 12 on the D12. That's 18 slashing damage.
Hell yeah.
And an additional 5 necrotic.
That seems to be effective.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
All right, swinging again. Not going to hit with a 12.
Will miss. Anything else from Gron now that you have jumped into the fray?
I feel like there might be a bonus action that I could use. I didn't realize my fire resistance is only effective while I'm raging. At the end of my turn, I'm going to rage.
Does anything take fire damage?
It's immune to fire damage.
Of course it is, yeah. That'll be my turn.
All right. We are back over to Ikaros, who is confused.
Alright, so Ikaros is confused, so we're rolling that d10. That came out to a 6.
6.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Very unfortunately, and I do feel bad about this one. Not nearly as good as I felt about the giant one. This creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Oh!
I know. Feel bad about it.
Breaking Ikaros' poor little heart.
So, Ikaros, unfortunately, you pass your turn, but go ahead and re-roll that save.
It's a dirty 2.
Very dirty.
It's progress. We're in the right direction.
We'll eventually get there.
You are still confused, my friend, and we go to Dust.
That's me. All right, I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Ikaros so that he can get out of it.
Can that be in the form of fucking apology?
Now. Hold on, Geppi. Hold on. Come on. Dust, what does that inspiration look like?
He does exactly what Geppi says. He just holds his hands over it. Ikaros, I'm so sorry. But I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, great.
And his sorries are real magical. And in order to keep concentration, because he's not that sorry, I'll do a vicious mockery. And since I'm 5th level, I believe it is 2d4 psychic damage.
Sounds right to me.
But he's going to make a DC 16 wisdom save.
Oh, Jesus.
He's not good at wisdom.
13.
All right, here we go. Ooh, I rolled well. He takes 7 psychic damage.
Nice.
Very cool.
And that's me.
Okay, that is Klyx.
All right. Well hidden, Klyx is going to move into any little spot he can find on the ankle of this giant thing.
Okay.
I'm going to sneak attack it with my short sword. I don't think this thing needs a magical weapon, so I'm going to use the classic short sword on this one.
All right.
First roll is a 19, which hits, but
Hits.
the second roll is a natural 20.
Oh, my God. The rogue crit. What the hell?
It's been happening a good fucking clip lately.
I'll say.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's 45 piercing damage.
God.
This fire giant skeleton went from looking not that hurt at all to pretty hurt in a matter of one attack from Klyx.
As Klyx stabs this thing in the leg, he just peers over at Dust between the legs of this giant. Don't pull any of that shit on me.
He does this like every day now.
Hell yeah.
You hear an audible gulp from Dust.
All right. Klyx does have a second attack.
Right, I didn't use my bonus action. Well, when called upon, I will serve. No, he does not this round.
Second attack from Klyx misses.
Deeply.
Yes.
In a big way.
I think that first one counts as 4 attacks anyway.
Yeah.
It's okay.
As we go over to Cruor.
So Cruor is going to heft his axe and mumble a prayer to Farrakha and then do the same weird guttural roar as he attacks.
Fucking love Farrakha flavor so much. So cool.
Jesus, that's a nat. Oh, no, wait, that's 7.
Nat 7.
Nat 7. That's a 13. That won't hit, right?
That will miss. But by now, I would say with Klyx and Gron up in the mix, you probably are flanking with one of them at this point. So you can go ahead and make these with advantage.
That's not going to be better. Never mind that one. So Cruor can take an extra attack. That's a nat 20. So
Hell
There we go.
There it is.
That one does it, yeah.
there we
Hell
go.
yeah.
There we go. And then for damage, it's going to be An extra 25.
All right, on the second swing, your prayer taking heed, and you swing in for 25 damage. Very nice. Anything else from Cruor?
No.
Okay, that is back to Paravex.
All right. Paravex is going to begin with Pumice making a pounce against this giant.
Hell yeah.
Presuming a 21 hits.
Yep.
Okay, so that is going to be 5 slashing damage. And could you, nat 1 a strength save for me just for the lulz?
This thing has a +9 to strength. Oh. So that is a 22 total.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I figured. I figured my DC 13 wasn't going to be a factor here.
It rolled below a 13.
Oh, yeah. So, not knocking it prone, but I am going to make some attacks with my packed weapon. 23 to hit for 11 damage.
Nice.
Magical slashing. And 16 to hit.
Just hits.
Noted.
Whew, for 9 magical slashing damage.
Very nice. Paravex swinging in, doing some serious damage as the three of you aid these 3 fallen heroes surrounding this fire giant skeleton. It is looking seriously injured now. You can see bits of its flesh falling off, seared bones and flaming hot wounds cover its body as we go to the fire giant, who is still confused. That is a 1.
A 1. All right. The creature uses all of its movement to move in a random direction, which might give it 4 attacks of opportunity.
Oh god, yeah, that is what that'll do.
To determine the direction, roll a d8 and assign a direction to each die faced. It does not take an action, so it's just going to get beat up, and that's it.
Oh, no.
Wow.
I love it.
Also, 2 of these might make it walk directly into a wall of fire, which has been next to you the entire time.
Also what I was hoping.
The inward-facing side of this platform.
This thing's just gonna yeet itself into the sun.
The sun, you say?
It does roll an 8.
I don't know. I'm going to let you make that decision where that goes.
Okay.
On a compass, it would be northwest.
Yeah.
Okay.
It uses all of its movement and cannot do anything.
Great. On an 8, you see its arms fall slack, and it begins charging off to its right into a crowd of imps and lesser demons. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks of opportunity that everybody except Dust can make right now.
Yes.
I don't think Ikaros can still attack. I think Ikaros is still confused.
It does say this turn, not this round.
Affected target can't take reactions.
Okay.
No.
All right. So for the 4 of you, Klyx, Gron, Cruor, and Paravex can go ahead and give me attacks of opportunity.
That was a good enough order.
I don't know what order you said it in, but I rolled an 18.
Me too.
That'll hit.
19 to hit.
Yep.
Nat 20.
Holy shit.
Just let Gron take it.
Yeah, the 3 of you go to attack, and then you see Gron just take his axe in 2 hands over the top of his head. Go ahead, Gron.
All right. That was a shitty 2d12 rolls. That's going to be only 15 slashing damage.
That's not going to do it if anybody else would also like to roll.
Yeah, that sucked.
Go to chop his head off and just not all the way through.
Klyx probably goes in there, a little jabby jabs, does 9 piercing damage.
Cruor, you want to take this?
Yeah, Cruor does 20 points of damage.
Cruor, paint a picture
Yes!
as these living allies join the fray and allow the 3 of you to slay this fire giant skeleton together.
Okay, so as it's running away, Cruor takes 1, 2 lumbering leaps, jumps up, takes his great axe, and screams, "For the glory of Farrakha!" and slashes him in the back.
Hell yeah. And the fire giant skeleton falls in its tracks. All 6 of you see something that maybe even the undead among you haven't seen very much of in a very long time. And that's when this huge foe is felled. You can see swirling up from its corpse, instead of it rising again to keep fighting, having met its final death, a small fragment, a essence of its soul, hovers like a small orb above its corpse.
Cruor grabs it.
Very cool.
Oh no.
Dust wants to eat it.
Hematite energy right now.
I'm trying so hard, man.
Bigger. It's just a bigger, deader hematite.
Give it away in a game of cards like it's nothing.
You have just received the first of what is definitely not just some more Dark Souls bullshit mechanics. For defeating this fire giant skeleton, you and your party have just acquired Soul of a Lost Champion. You can consume this as an action and immediately gain the benefits of a short rest.
Oh,
Nice.
Cool.
That's cool as shit.
Cruor holds it up to whatever light is available and just breathes heavily through his mouth.
We don't need a bonfire for this, right, Dark Souls DM?
You do not.
Okay.
And so the six of you now have a moment surrounded by frays of demons and other undead. What would you like to do?
Just thank Chris for turning that into a meme. Level 4 confusion.
I did one big spell. It was efficient.
Ikaros is coming out of this confusion, but he saw everybody get to hit this thing except for him, and he is still super pissed about it.
Cool.
My skull! He might want to pick a fight. Anybody want to fight?
So what, you wanted to kill that thing? Is that it?
Obviously.
Well, kill the next one then.
I might kill you instead.
You can try.
Enough! We are not here for this lost soul.
Cruor looks to Dust.
Hello.
Do I take him?
I am sorry, my friend. If you would like, you can hit me.
Oh no. Jesus. This is not a good friendship triangle we've stumbled into at all.
I would say I can't be more dead, but that giant seems more dead than we are.
Yeah, the demon said something about death, and then, what was it?
I think it was more death.
More death?
I think so.
Getting more dead?
Is that how you three got dead?
Yeah.
I will die 1,000 deaths for Farraga.
I've died so many times, you need to be more specific.
The real death or the repeated death? The long death?
How many times have you died here?
I've died so many times, you have to be more specific.
He's died so many times.
Klyx, Gron, and Paravex, go ahead and give me either insight or arcana checks.
Both are garbage.
15.
8.
12.
Okay. On the 12 and the 15, you begin piecing together some of the events from the past few days in your mind as you've journeyed through the underworld. And it begins to make a little more sense. Some of the encounters that you've faced along the way, where sometimes you'll be fighting, and after seemingly having slain a foe, they would simply get back up and keep fighting.
Right.
But now witnessing this entire scene that is still very much going on around you, it seems that if you keep dying for long enough, after already having been in the underworld, being killed, that there will be a point at which you no longer get back up and keep fighting.
Okay.
You, Skull Taker, do you wish to challenge a worthy foe before your final death?
I'll take your skull for the sun god is what I'll do.
You would not be the first to try and fail in Heliod's name. No, I speak of challenging a god. There is one here below.
Look, god skulls, human skulls, satyr skulls, leonine skulls, centaur skulls, it's all the same to the sun god. I'll help you take a god skull. Sounds worthy. Sounds glorious.
Glory for Farraga.
I think you mean glory the sun god, but it's alright.
I don't. For Farraga.
Awesome.
You deny your own glory.
You talk a lot.
Paravex, you seem to have a pretty good handle on what we need to do here. So, what do we need to do here?
I sense a presence. Which direction, Dungeon Master, do I sense the presence in?
Probably down.
Yeah, it would seem so. Paravex, the longer you spend in this space, the more focused it becomes, seemingly straight down as you look at this entire scene. This first platform you're on, this large battle yard that you've stepped into, still has a long stretch before you see an end. Way off in the distance, you can see a passage through shattered archways and stairs that seem to lead down at odd angles to the next battle yard below you.
Right. I rear back on Pumice and I hold my packed weapon aloft and I say to these fallen warriors,
That way! You will have all the glory you seek. Follow me!
I'll start riding off.
Very cool. You see this ashen warrior atop their lion, leading this newly formed alliance through the fray. You come to many other battles taking place, and I'm going to need somebody to re-roll that D20 that was a lair action during the combat to see if anything else gets in your way before moving on to the next platform.
I rolled a 12.
All right. On a 12, your company comes closer to the stairs leading down to the next battle yard, and blocking the path, you see two large fire elementals. These are Oreads. Their fire affinity seemingly heightened in the presence of this great lake of fire and all of the flames that surround this scene. And so rather than re-rolling initiative, we are just going to keep the same that we had, and they are going to roll in. Oh man, these are so low. Let's see if you guys can make quick work of this or not. Gron, you are up first.
Great. I'm not afraid of fire. How far away are they?
I would say within movement distance as you decide to engage or not.
Great. I do. I'm going to close the distance, enter my rage. Presumably they take no fire damage.
They are immune to fire.
Yeah,
Weird.
Thought so. It makes sense. I'm going to swing at him recklessly.
All right.
Oof. Does a 19 hit?
19 will hit.
Okay. And that is 17 magical slashing and 1 necrotic.
All right.
Another hit here. That's going to be 25 to hit.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. For another 13 slashing damage. Swinging right through.
Very cool. This first Oread already looking injured as we go to Ikaros.
Ikaros is just really glad that he's going to get to hit something. Allegedly.
Try to hit something. He's going to get to try to hit something.
He's going to get to try to hit something. You said there's two elementals?
Yeah, they're basically blocking the path forward.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go after the other one. 21 to hit.
Definitely hits.
As I'm charging in, I go into my rage, but it's a happy rage this time. There's a smile on my Minotaur face. The froth is happily trailing along as I go in on this guy.
Effervescent.
Wow. Fucking psychopath. Jeez. I'm getting some Patrick Bateman vibes right now from this Minotaur.
100%. So he hits, and he's gonna use up one of his divine smites.
Nice.
Just so angry.
But happy.
But also extremely happy about what's gonna happen. Alright, so that's not great. 15.
All right. Clean hit on this second Oread. Anything else from Ikaros?
Second attack.
Go for it.
Does not hit. He was so happy, but he totally whiffed that second one.
All right. Whiff on the second swing. We go to Dust.
All right, so there's still two, right? We haven't knocked any down?
Yep.
I'm going to target whichever one has been hit, and Dust will say to it, "Such weak creatures, why do you bother standing in our way?" And cast Vicious Mockery for 2d4. Psychic, so that one needs to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom save. Adding 1, they are going to make 15.
Why are they wise? They do not pass.
Okay.
All right, well, they take 5.
You can see it recoils from this vicious mockery. Anything else from Dust?
He would like to remain at a safe feeling distance.
All right. We go to Klyx.
All right. Klyx looks at both the adversaries and sees that Ikaros is going for the one on the right and thinks kill stealing from Ikaros might be awfully funny. So he's going to go and use his movement, and then I'm going to bonus action hide.
Okay.
Not phenomenal. I only rolled a 15 stealth.
Their passive perception is 11.
Okay. And then I'm going to action attack. I'm going to use my dagger.
Okay.
16.
16 just hits.
Fuck yes. already total ass on the D4, but maybe the sneak attack is good. It wasn't. It's total of 16 piercing damage.
That's not going to be enough to kill steal from your new ally, Ikaros.
Damn it.
Anything else from Klyx?
Klyx hides back so Ikaros doesn't see the failed kill steal.
Great. Klyx, as a reaction to being hit, it is going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Damn it, I should have known this.
I need you to make a dex save, please.
Oh, I love these, Andy. You know I love these.
I know.
Fuck. It's only a 10.
That's gonna fail. And you're gonna take 16 fire damage.
Well, you know.
Which is halved because of your goddamn evasion.
All right.
Now at initiative 15, the Oread engaged with Gron is going to go. They going to strike out at you with their fiery appendages. First attack is a natural 1. That's what I get for using the red dice instead of the blue dice.
We've got allies. Use the blue dice today. It's fine.
Second attack is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, and that is going to be 10 fire damage, halved to 5.
That's right.
But you are now on fire.
Oh.
And that is its turn. And we go to Cruor.
Which one of the fire elementals is smaller or more hurt?
You can see that actually that seems to coincide. The one that your new ally here, this living minotaur, is fighting seems to have gotten much smaller after taking quite a bit of damage.
Okay, Cruor is gonna attack that one. Jesus. Does a 10 hit?
10 will miss.
I can do an extra attack, so I will do that.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
It's a 9.
So that was a 10 and a 9, both with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yikes.
Rip.
Okay, that is a whiff turn from Cruor. You hate to see it. As we go to Paravex.
Okay, could the more injured Oread kindly make me a dexterity save?
They have magic resistance, but still fucking fail. That's an 8 and a 7.
Okay, yeah, not good enough. So as my sacred flame engulfs this one, it takes 13 radiant damage.
So close. It is barely clinging to corporeal form.
Thing's a fucking moat now.
Cute. Calcifer.
Oh well, that's my action, and I'm gonna stay at range for now.
That is the Oread engaged with Ikaros. They are going to make 2 attacks that will probably miss. That's a 14.
Miss.
Nice. And the second, that is a natural 20 from this Oread.
Oh, no.
Would you say that this is within 5 feet of me?
Roll a flat luck check, 10 or higher.
16.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
All right. I'm going to throw myself between this attack.
Whoa.
I'm going to take this
Very
one.
cool.
You know you're the permanent character. Ikaros A has died, and
Yeah.
B is a guest star.
I'm also the one with fire resistance.
Gron, you dive in and take 18 halved to 9, and you are still on fire.
I didn't ask for your help.
Barely feel it.
Amazing.
As we go back to the top, that's Gron.
Do I take fire damage right here?
You immediately take some fire damage. That is going to be 8 halved to 4.
Okay. Gron actually looks like he's thriving completely on fire. He looks fine.
Gron almost looks glistening.
Yeah. Let's do this. I'm going to attack the one that I've been attacking, the hurt one,
Very hurt.
the very hurt one, recklessly. For a 21.
Definitely hits.
17 slashing damage.
Which is an integer greater than 1. Go ahead and paint a picture.
I thought so. Yeah, I'm going to swipe through this thing, breaking it apart into a bunch of little cinders, and then stamp out the ashes and little flames, as I myself am on fire as well.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Gron, as you do this, you see in the remains of the ashes, another one of these souls appears.
All right. Grab that thing.
Great. This is the soul of a prideful warrior, and this is a bit smaller than the one that Cruor picked up, but nonetheless, it will offer the same thing as a greater healing potion.
Cool. Prideful.
Another kill taken from me.
Speaking of which,
Gron still has another attack.
I'm going to bonus action put one of these Wrathful Smites on
Hell
this
yeah.
next one, and I'm going to turn.
Gron spits in his hand for this one after Ikaros says that.
Yep.
Watch this, buddy.
The wind up, and 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Old slugger.
14 slashing damage.
It's not quite gonna do it, but very hurt nonetheless.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
And how much psychic damage?
Oh, right, of course, because it's Wrathful Smite. Hold on here. 2 more psychic.
That's a nat 1 on the wisdom save. It is frightened of you, but still clinging to form.
Fantastic. I believe that's my turn.
All right, Ikaros, it is your turn.
Ooh.
And this thing is looking hurt.
It's all yours, friend.
Finally, smelling a kill. Ikaros just can feel it. He's going into attack. He's still raging. 25 to hit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh my god.
11 damage on that first one.
All right, Ikaros, go ahead and paint a picture.
There it is.
So, not to be outdone, Ikaros jumps over to the other one, great axe in hand, and just comes down with one swing right on top of this thing. Awesome. The flame splits in two and loses corporeal form.
Yeah, and dissipates and leaves behind another soul of a prideful warrior.
Snatch that up. But, smell it. Would Ikaros have even seen one of these ever before? He's been down here a long time.
As you smell this, go ahead and give me a flat wisdom or intelligence roll. I'll give you either one, because I think both of them are pretty bad.
Okay.
I'll give you 2 options. They both suck.
Yeah, right. So that's an 8.
Okay. It is an oddly familiar smell. You have a feeling that you've seen these before here in the Stadium of Dishonor, but the memories elude your grasp.
Sunlight? And he puts it in his little pouch, and he looks around for the next fight.
Great. So the 6 of you see the archway and the stairs ahead of you leading down.
Are we out of initiative?
You are currently out of initiative.
Okay. Do I take more fire damage as we end this combat?
You are still on fire, Gron.
Can I prestidigitation the fire out so he doesn't take any? Pretend it was my turn.
You cast prestidigitation. The form of the fire seems to disappear, but Gron, you still feel yourself on fire.
No, I could snuff out a campfire. Surely the fire's not as bad as a campfire.
Gron's entire body is on fire.
Gron's body is pretty big.
I spend an action to put out the fire. Can we move on?
I just wanted to know if I take damage upon ending the initiative.
No.
Okay. Then, as soon as this combat ends, Gron feels his rage lessening and the fire starts to actually feel hot. He's going to pat himself out, stop, drop, and roll.
In the words of Scala in some fucking campaign, let's end this farce and get on with it.
In many campaigns.
Yes.
So, the 6 of you proceed downward, and you begin to see these layers and sections of different colosseums from across the history of Theros mesh together in odd and uncanny ways. You are very much now inside this enormous complex. You see licks of fire across what were once windows and other archways as you descend into this maddening interior. You see much fewer figures fighting down here. The crowds are instead replaced by large beasts fighting one another, larger demons, and in the distance, hacking away at a large chimera, Gron, unmistakably in the distance.
Oh, shit.
You see none other than Hargot himself.
Hargot! Holy shit.
Yeah.
You scream this out. He hacks a wicked claw through the flesh of this chimera, freshly slain, and turns. 80 feet away from you, you see his large figure, wreathed in black flames, wicked horns, ornamented with the now melted jewelry and gold, his flesh fused with the remains of his treasure hoard, his hands now large, wicked claws, and his neck bearing a massive scar from where you once beheaded him.
Oh, shit.
Hargot, hellbound, stands before you and sneers.
At last you've come. I knew it was only a matter of time. I've been waiting for you, waiting for my revenge.
What a description. My god.
Revenge? I thought you'd be happy to see me.
Is he a friend of yours?
Yeah, that's how most friends greet each other. Who the hell are you?
My name is Dust. the sacrifice.
He looks like he has the most beautiful skull.
Priorities.
Let's go ahead and re-roll initiative.
Awesome.
Fuck yeah. Let's fucking cream this piece of shit. I rolled a 25 on initiative this time.
Oh man, I was just behind you. I got a 3.
Just squeaking right after the buzzer.
I got an 18.
22.
9.
12.
Up first, Klyx.
Klyx sees Hargot in the distance, has never fought Hargot, and looks to Gron. I'll wait on you, my friend. I'm going to bonus action hide nearby, but not too far, and then hold my action.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm not going to fucking engage Hargot alone. That's just not happening. I'm actually bummed I rolled so high in the initiative. Stealth roll. Fuck's sake, it's another 15, which with a mod of 11 doesn't feel great.
Very cool. That is Cruor at 22.
Okay, so Cruor sneers at Klyx. Leonin, cowardice.
Nice.
He's gonna run forward as far as he possibly can.
Okay.
And then he's gonna cast Ray of Sickness.
Nice.
It's an 8.
It misses.
Yeah, it just misses. Cool. That's right on brand with Cruor.
Bummer.
King of the whiffs.
All right. On initiative count 20, there is a lair action. Klyx, you can see behind you, spotting you with one of its 3 heads. Another of these large chimeras begins lumbering towards you.
Oh my fuck. And it sees me even though I'm hidden on a 15?
Yes. And that is going to roll into the initiative.
Okay, so it's Hargot and Chimeras. This should be easy.
As we go to Ikaros.
So you said we're 80 feet away?
You are 80 feet from this large, demonic-looking minotaur, and this chimera that seems to have just spotted at least Klyx among your party, coming in from the side at around 40 feet.
Okay, I mean, fuck this chimera. That is the most beautiful skull that Ikaros has ever seen. He wants it. Heliod wants it.
Yeah, it's got a good skull.
Oh, wow. Hargot beats the 3 Chimera skulls. Got it. Which I don't think is wrong. It's just crazy.
It's about quality.
Yeah.
Probably covered in gold, too.
Yeah, right? Like,
It is literally covered in gold.
It's cool as hell.
this ratty chimera skull, beautiful Hargot skull. Come on. So he's going to use his movement, then he's going to use the dash action, and if that puts him within range, want to do some Minotaur shit.
Yeah.
And we're going to use that Goring Rush.
The nod of approval from Jimmy, the resident Minotaur. Go for it.
It's exactly what I'm going to do on my turn.
Alright, so we're just going to do an attack to see if we can hit. So that's going to be a 26 to hit with the horns.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Alright, so 9 piercing damage.
Okay. After Ikaros, we go to Hargot.
Oh, shit.
They push to one side Ikaros, who, as big as you are, this demonic, hellbound Minotaur is even larger than you. The first thing I'm going to need is Ikaros, since you're within melee, you succumb to the fire aura that Hargot exudes, and you are going to take 10 fire damage.
Yikes.
Hargot extends his claw out towards Gron in the distance.
I don't much care for your friends, Gron. I've been waiting for you.
And he is going to make a ranged spell attack as from his arm, these golden chains and jewels lash out like a whip towards you.
So cool.
That is a 17 to hit.
Oh, yes, that just hits.
Okay, and I'm going to need you to make a strength save.
Okay, not currently raging. 17.
That will just fail. So you are restrained and pulled 25 feet towards Hargot as you take 12 bludgeoning damage and 10 fire damage.
Yikes.
So, after restraining Gron, he is going to take his other claw and strike out towards Ikaros. That is only going to be a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. As a bonus action, you see he holds this golden chain in one hand and begins shouting,
You will be mine!
as he enters his frenzied rage. And that is his turn. We go to the Chimera that rolled into initiative on initiative 16.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the Chimera.
It lumbers towards Klyx.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
And is going to make 3 attacks.
Oh, fucking perfect. Great.
First one's only a 10.
No.
The second one is a 16.
Ties go to the attacker?
Yes. The third one is a 15, which will just miss. So you can see this red-tinged Hellfire Chimera, a head of a lion, lunges towards you, missing with a bite. Then the head of an eagle lunges forward, missing with a claw. Then finally the head of a ram lunging forward with its horns, striking for 10 piercing damage.
I'm going to uncanny dodge reaction, take 5.
Okay.
And I'm also going to use my held action to attack it.
There you go.
Yeah. A 17?
A 17 hits.
All right. It's not going to be with sneak attack, but it is 10 piercing damage.
Okay. We go on to Gron. You are currently restrained.
How do we get out of this thing?
At the end of your turn, you are going to repeat the strength save.
Okay. So no action required there. But I'm 55 feet away from him.
Yes.
Crazy.
What can I even possibly do? What is in the realm of possibility here?
Taunt him. Make fun of his big dumb head.
His beautiful, gorgeous head.
Ikaros is fucking salivating.
All right, so he's in the disadvantage range for a javelin throw, which is already at disadvantage anyway.
And those do
so-
not stack.
All right, I'm rolling with disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a crit fail.
Oh, bummer.
I think I just hold the javelin like I'm going to throw it and drop it behind me as he tightens the chain on me.
Oh, man.
Buddy.
A bowling ball.
Arch enemy in your sights in the underworld. Gron whiffs.
Might as well try it again.
Okay.
Just the extra attack.
Just pick it up.
15.
That will miss.
Of course. Okay, that's fine. Now I am re-rolling this strength check to try to get out of this.
Are you raging yet or not?
I'm not raging. I don't want to waste it. It's my last one.
Damn. That's scary.
So flat strength check. It's going to be a 19.
That will pass.
All right. I break free
Very good.
and end my turn.
Going on from Gron, that is Paravex.
Okay, this demon Hargot doesn't seem so smart to Paravex. Why don't you roll me an intelligence save?
Oh, God. We do have advantage from magic resistance, but let's see what we got. First one was a 6. That's not much. Second one is a 18.
Yeah, that'll pass.
Sorry.
Magical resistance.
Well, okay. I guess we know he has magic resistance now.
Yeah, thank you for that, Scala. That's changing what I'm doing.
Save negates on the Mind Sliver, so nothing there. I'm going to have Pumice pounce on this Chimera. Let's do that.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's right. Come hang out with me.
Yeah, sure. That's a nat 20.
Fucking nice.
Hey.
So, 12 slashing damage
Nice.
and a strength save. Please, Biff.
Okay. We'll see. That's a 13.
13's the DC.
Damn
It's
it.
not knocked prone.
Sorry.
And then as a bonus action, I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay, nice. Bolstering your defenses there as we go to the bottom of the round. That is Dust.
Here we go. Been a bit. Can Dust get within 30 feet of Gron?
Yes.
Okay, he will do this, and he'll do it all slow and creepy like, Gron. Ugh. Sorry.
So good.
He does, without emotion, just stares at you with yellow goat eyes. Gron.
Yeah.
You seem to have a history with this person.
Yeah, I do.
Did you see him die the first time?
I killed him.
Good. Would you like to do it again?
Ideally, yes.
And Dust raises his hands up, and flies emerge from his hands and surround Gron. And I don't know why this is how it looks, but he casts haste on Gron.
Hell yeah!
That's amazing.
Holy
Oh yeah,
shit.
we love this.
This is great.
I was waiting for that to be bardic inspiration. I'm like,
Yeah, all this build-up. Here's a D8. No, when he does it, it feels gross at first, but then, you're wasted.
you get used to it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Amazing. Such fucking good flavor. Anything else from Dust?
Bonus action, yeah, Bardic Inspiration on Gron. Do it.
Hell yeah. Charging Gron up.
I want to see him do some stuff.
Excellent.
As we go back to the top, that is Klyx.
So Pumice is now engaged with the Chimera as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I moved around to flank with you.
Beautiful. Love to hear that. Not even going to hide. We're just going to do some sneak attack shit.
Nice.
All right, first attack with advantage. Does a 17 hit?
17 hits.
Sick. That'll be 24 piercing damage.
Oof. Solid hit.
Let's do that again with the dagger. Probably not. 13?
13 will just miss. Not terribly well armored, but...
Armored enough. All right, that's it.
Okay. Moving on from Klyx, we go to Cruor.
Yes. So how far away is Cruor from Hargot?
You can get there with one movement now.
Okay. And has anyone landed any damage on him?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to Hargot. Fluids dripping, fur falling off, his little vines seeping rot. He's gonna slash him with the battle axe. No, he's not. He's not gonna do that. It's 11. That's one of 2 possible attacks, so I'm gonna hit him again. Jesus. So it's gonna be a 14.
14 will miss.
Unfucking real.
That was with advantage?
Yeah.
2 more attacks with advantage, and both of them missed?
I got a 2 and a 7.
Jeez.
And before that, a 1 and a 4.
Oh my god.
Wow. Get the bad rolls out now.
The Jimmy dice have just
Passed right into my hands.
infected Alexa's table.
They're spreading.
Alexa is geographically the closest. She's the next room away, so the infection does spread.
It's an aura.
Yep. And Cruor is, pestilence incarnate, so...
Yeah.
Fucking walking petri dish.
Yeah. The affliction.
Frustratingly, that pestilence whiffs.
And as his battle axe falls by the wayside, his roomy eyes get a little bit more watery. I'm sorry, Farrakha. I'm so sorry.
All right, so we go to Initiative 20. The lair action changes, and as you all spend even just the briefest amount of time in this lair, in this battle yard, I'm going to need to first ask the table, is anyone still at full health?
I am.
I am.
Okay, so Cruor and Dust do not need to make this roll, but I'm going to need everybody else to roll me a wisdom save.
God.
13.
Oof. 12.
Also 12.
Oh, that was a 9 for Ikaros.
So the DC starts at 12. So Gron, Klyx, and Paravex just pass, but Ikaros, you begin to succumb to something that you have felt before. A frenzying madness begins to take hold. I'm going to need you to roll a D100 for me.
Oh.
For folks at home, Andy, how could you roll a D100 if you didn't have a 100-sided die?
So this is the tens dice, the one that has a number with zeros, and then there should be a tens dice that doesn't have zeros, and you roll them together.
Oh, sure.
Andy learned this lesson when he found out that the Eater of Hope was going to cast a wish.
Oh,
when
yeah!
he thought he rolled a 40,
I remember that!
but it was
That's
a 4.
right, but it was actually a 4.
Season 1, episode 7. Check it out. Very entertaining first 20 minutes of the episode.
So, D100 came out at a 96.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa! Oh no!
Something about Pharaohs.
Wish. Again.
This
Again.
is Wish again. This is some Wish level stuff.
Ikaros, as this battle unfolds, you immediately fall unconscious.
What the
Shit.
No.
Andy!
Perfect.
Your company sees you fall unconscious, 0 health.
Holy.
Stable?
Unknown.
Oh my god.
As a wreath of energy surrounds you, it dissipates and you are unconscious on the ground.
Wow.
Should have gone for at least one healing spell.
We go to... Yeah, that's Ikaros. That's your turn. I need a death save from you, my friend.
Oh no.
Yeah, I usually don't do death saves. This is not something that I am used to doing.
It's a flat D20.
Alright,
He'll come right back.
Real.
a 4.
Okay. That is one fail.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
I mean, I knew there was a possibility that we'd die, but I didn't think it was going to happen.
Like it already happened.
Listen, Ikaros has died a lot of times. You're going to have to be more specific.
Yeah.
That's right. Of course. How can I forget?
We go on to Hargot. At the beginning of his turn, Ikaros is still within 5 feet of Hargot, and so you automatically fail one more death save.
Holy shit.
Somebody save.
Well enough within range of Gron. He is going to charge forward. He is going to rush you with his horns. That is a 18 to hit.
That misses with haste.
Holy shit!
Support class.
The little flies all over me help me to move. It's like I'm wearing a mech suit made of flies.
God,
So
yeah.
cool.
Chris coming in here teaching me how to bard. This is fucking great.
Your friends will be able to save you.
And now he's going to make a couple of attacks. These are with his claws. These are reckless. That is a 22 to hit. First and
Not that high.
second with advantage still. Might actually miss. Yeah, we know it misses. That's a 17.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay, so one claw attack here. You can see black flames erupt from his long, curled claws as he slashes into you. And that is going to be 12 fire damage and 10 slashing damage.
Wow.
I want my axe back.
That is Hargot's turn. We go to the Chimera.
Perfect.
The sideshow here, the Chimera.
Things were starting to look up. Let's go to the Chimera.
This is like tense face-off. Meanwhile,
Are you still here?
Looks around, its 3 heads, sees the 3 foes now engaged with it. It is going to step back behind Klyx and unleash its breath weapon on the 3 of you.
The fuck
You can
God.
see a gout of fire. I need the 3 of you to make a dex save.
Oh, perfect. Love these.
So Paravex nat ones, because of course. Pumice, though, gets an 18.
That will save.
Klyx right behind it, a 17.
Okay, that will also save. So the full damage coming at Paravex, that is 24 fire damage,
Fuck off.
and then half for 12.
None.
None for Klyx.
God
you.
damn it.
And none for Pumice.
And none for Pumice.
Mounted
Yeah.
combatant.
And none for Pumice. Very good.
I maintain concentration on Shield of Faith.
We move on. That is Gron.
all right, Gron, briefly distracted by seeing what's happening with his Chimera, turns his gaze back to Hargot, and let's rage.
Hell yeah.
First things first, here.
Wait, does that mean I take fire damage?
You're far
No,
away.
you're not here.
They moved away from you.
Let's kill Ikaros so I can get a little bit more damage this round.
Yes. Ikaros would understand. It's all about the skulls.
3 fire damage coming to Hargot.
He is immune.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
good to know too, though.
That's fine. Guess I'm going to take 3 attacks.
All right.
And he attacked recklessly, so none of these have to be.
Correct.
Okay, first one is 19 on the die for 28 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
That's double 3s, so a 12's not going to hit. And that one's an at 20.
Hell yeah.
So, it's a 1 on the d12
Oof.
for 9 slashing damage and 5 necrotic. Is this the axe you were talking about?
Yeah.
And now I'm going to roll this crit. Not great. 18 more slashing damage.
Okay. From those 2 strikes into Hargot, you can see his flesh bursts with flames from his fire aura. You are going to take some fire damage from both of those landed attacks. That is 7 halved to 3 on the first, and 11 halved to 5 on the second.
My fire aura doesn't do that. Gron's looking kind of hurt. Like, if Hargot really lands full power on a turn, yeah,
We'll see what happens.
we will indeed.
You've also got those souls, so don't forget about that.
Yeah, but a whole action.
That was Gron. We are over to Paravex.
Okay, first things first. Bonus action, healing light over to Ikaros. My last d6 of the day, you arise with 3 hit points.
Better than 0.
More than I'll need.
And let's continue to attack the Chimera. Flank with Klyx. First hit is a 27.
Absolutely.
Scala said that with doubt. Like, what?
More doubt in my math skills than doubt in does it hit. For 12 magical slashing damage. Second attack, 20 something. Yep. Enough. Another 12 magical slashing damage. And let's get a bite attack in here. 20 to hit.
Yeah.
For 7 more piercing damage.
All right. Looking incredibly hurt, you unleash a flurry of attacks into this thing. It looks like it is, well, surrounded by Death's Door, if we're being honest. Anything else from Paravex?
No, Paravex is good.
All right. Back to the bottom of the round. That is Dust.
That me. Okay. So, Scala, you just attacked that Chimera who is nigh dead. Okay. I had a couple options, and they're all a little poopy, because I gotta maintain concentration. So I'm just gonna do a very small amount of damage, I guess. I am going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay, on who?
I'm gonna do it on the Chimera.
Okay.
So I'll roll 2d4.
I mean, you're currently holding concentration on haste, which is just hugely helpful.
Yeah.
The damage potential is insane.
I would not feel bad about it.
I know. I already rolled the damage for the thing, and it's 2d4. I got 2 1s. So a big old 2 to that Chimera. Did that do it?
It fails its save, it takes 2 damage, and it remains standing.
Man, I really thought that was going to be it.
Thought that was going to turn the tide, did you?
I only have really good things I can do and really stupid things I can do.
Oh my god.
Big old 2.
Good hustle.
The Vicious Mockery is seemingly lost among its 3 heads.
You only mocked 2 of its heads. The other one isn't even mocked.
Anything else from Dust?
I want to not be near Hargot.
Yeah, you can definitely back away.
I would like to ideally not be near Hargot and not be within the assumed range of the breath weapon of the Chimera.
You got it. You can absolutely do that.
Okay.
Dust takes some cover as we go back to the top. That is all the way back to Klyx.
Yeah, let's end the Chimera, hopefully.
Okay.
First roll is an 18, which we know hits. Second roll is a 24.
Hits.
I'm going to go ahead and use my Piercer feat to re-roll that 1 right off the rip. There we go. That is 24 piercing damage.
There it is. Klyx, go ahead and paint a picture.
Klyx runs up the tail all the way up the spine of this Chimera and just 3 quick piercing blows to each of its necks and just slumps down to the ground dead. And he hops off right at the side of Paravex.
Hell yeah.
Shouts over to Ikaros. 3 skulls over here if you want them.
Very cool. Klyx, as you jump down, you see the remains of this Chimera leaves behind another font of souls. This soul of a lost champion, granting a short rest on use.
Thief's gonna thief. I'm gonna snag that.
Very good. Anything else from Klyx?
How far away is Hargot?
About 40 feet from you.
Yeah, I'm going to use some of my movement to get most of the way there so I don't have to bonus action dash to cover the distance next turn.
Okay. After Klyx, that is Cruor.
Okay, Hargot's still there. Cruor's gonna go again.
Go for it.
He's not feeling great about it. His blood in his veins is pumping through his tiny black heart. So slow right now. Feels like the whole weight of the world is on his shoulders. His stupid little vine is saying, "You suck." But he's going because he loves Farrakha.
Cruor's resting heart rate is 5.
Jesus. 16 hit?
16 still misses.
Okay, so he's going to do it again. He's going to attack again.
Make Farrakha proud. Let's go. You got this.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to see if I can pull something else out of my butt.
Knowing Cruor, I feel like that's a possibility.
Yeah.
If there even is a butt anymore.
Who knows what it will be?
Entire lower intestine.
No, just going to attack again. Oh, thank God. So that's a 25 to hit.
There you go. That'll hit.
God.
Thank Farrakha.
Yeah! He does a gross, wet little sigh.
Oh my God.
Nice. Real pleasant, that Cruor.
It's horrible.
Disgusting character.
I've never loved a character and hated a character equally as much.
The Cruor better not touch me.
Yeah, thanks. 19 damage?
Hell yeah. Solid hit.
Thank you. Part of it's necrotic and part of it's poison, and then part of it is slashing. Does any of that matter?
Yeah, how much was the poison damage?
It was 5 points.
Still mostly effective. Solid hit. Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Moving on to the lair action.
Oh, gosh.
Ikaros is immune to this, having failed it.
Oh.
I'm going to need all those who have taken damage thus far to go ahead and re-roll that wisdom saving throw.
I do not want to fail this.
21.
No.
15.
15 will still pass. So is Paravex the only one who failed?
6 doesn't do it.
Paravex, go ahead and roll a D100.
13.
Okay.
Opposite side.
Paravex, you retreat into your mind momentarily, and you are paralyzed until the end of your next turn. Taking damage will end this effect.
Wow.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Your company sees you momentarily stunned as we go on to Ikaros.
Alright, so you would think that Ikaros would take some time to waste an action, healing himself, or doing any of that.
I fucking knew it.
But no, what Ikaros is going to do, he's going to attack Pretty. Pretty, I'm going to take that skull.
Holy shit.
For
So
clarity,
cool.
you are calling Hargot pretty?
Oh yeah, that's his name, right? It's Pretty.
Amazing. Amazing. Chef's kiss.
That's what Hargot means in Minotaur.
Who in the hells are you?
I'm the dude who's going to take your skull. Alright, so the first attack misses. The second attack is at 18.
18 is his AC.
We found it.
No.
Oh, yes.
No, that's good.
You hit it.
You got it.
Oh.
Yeah, get him. Get that skull.
Okay. Cool. In that case, now that I hit him, I'm going to burn the spell slot. I'm going to take the smite as well.
Great. He is a fiend, and so you get to roll the additional d8 for the smite.
Nice. Alright, so that's 3d8.
One of those was an 8 just from Santana's body language.
Silent cheering.
Yeah, that's true. So that's going to be 18 total.
Ikaros, in response to dealing damage, let's see what happens. You take 2 fire damage.
Nice. And then I'm going to use my Channel Divinity for Inspiring Smite, and that's going to give me 2d8 plus 5 temporary hit points that I could give out as I see fit, but I'm going to take all of them.
Okay.
Really cannot blame you on that one.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, though, just for the sheer fucking chattery of it, to just be like, well, I'll give them away. I don't need them.
Give him to Hargot.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now, I'm going to get 16 temp hit points.
Nice.
Wow.
Solid. That is Ikaros. We go to Hargot.
I don't recognize you.
He is going to turn around, Ikaros having drawn his ire for the moment.
But perhaps I will put you down all the same.
And at the beginning of his turn, Gron, Ikaros, and Cruor are going to take some fire damage from his fire aura. Cruor really wanting to take some damage, but has 8 more fire damage.
Hurt me for the glory of Farrakha.
Yeah, that is what he would say.
And then he is going to make a couple of attacks. The first one is going to be towards Ikaros. Okay.
Oh, no.
That is a crit.
Tell me, Andy, what does this look like?
Well, you can see a long, flaming black claw. Oof, this is so much damage.
Oh my god.
I can only jump in front of one a day.
Yeah, sure.
As he sees this thing coming out, all he can think of for some reason is, oh no, not again.
We'll see what happens. That is... holy shit. 22 slashing damage and 16 fire damage.
Meet Ikaros' twin brother.
Nikaros.
Yeah. Ikaros goes down, but you are back in death saves.
I'm going to take an attack as a reaction with Sentinel.
Okay.
There we go.
Gonna attack him. That's a crit.
Nice. Jesus.
Yeah.
There we go. That's where all the crits have been. And that's an 11 and a 12 on the D20.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Been saving them up.
We switched dice. That's exactly what happens.
That's right. So that's going to be 31 slashing.
Nice.
Very cool. Starting to look worn out.
Jesus. Hargot takes this many hits, looks like me after 1 mile on the treadmill. Fuck. This is going to be tough.
Hargot makes his second attack against Gron. Dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, it does hit. AC's 19 right now.
And he'll roll his frenzied attack as well. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. So that is 10 slashing damage, half to 5, and 12 fire damage, half to 6.
Okay.
That is Hargot's turn. The Chimera is dead. That is Gron's turn.
All right. I'm going to use one of my actions here to use this soul of a prideful hero.
The video game mechanic. Andy took some inspiration from my DMing, clearly.
Soul of a dead guy.
So this is 4d4 plus 4. That's 11. It'll have to do. I'm going to attack him twice.
Okay.
These have advantage due to all kinds of reasons, but I'm not attacking recklessly. That is a 28 on the first hit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use the Bardic on the second one.
Okay.
And that is a 22 on the second one.
Nice.
Okay, so that's 2 more hits. 15 slashing and 4 necrotic. Is the necrotic doing anything?
Yeah.
Remember how that tastes? And that's another good roll. 19 more slashing.
Holy shit.
All right.
He spits, and a gout of fire trails behind.
It's going to take more than that, Gron.
Do I take fire damage?
Yeah, you take 8 half to 4, and 10 half to 5. Looking hurt, Hargot, you see these massive open wounds that are dripping lava and gouts of fire. Something else from Gron.
I'm going to try to shove him, because why not?
Okay.
Strength save.
Well, we'll see. It's not a magic thing.
Yes.
Jesus
Yes, we
Christ. Yeah, it's 8 to these. That's an 18.
Yeah, no. The save DC is a 15 on those.
Great.
Nothing happens.
After Gron, we go to Paravex.
I've had this whole round to think of a Paravex paralyzed joke, but nothing's really coming to me, so let's just move on.
No one damaged Paravex,
Oh.
so Paravex has to pass their turn.
Hey, I'm not complaining about that.
And so that is down to dust at the bottom.
Okay, so one thing I want to do is I want to bonus action give a bardic to Cruor.
Cool.
You know, why not? You deserve it.
What's that do?
So it's that a D8?
To anything I want?
Yeah, it's a D8.
Tight.
I'd either do a cowardly thing or do a thing that's not going to work, so I'm going to do the thing that's not going to work.
Nice.
No, it'll probably work. He's probably not very wise, I'm going to assume. So I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Dissonant Whispers, there it is.
Okay, that's a wisdom save.
Yeah, Dust is going to put his hands on his head, and his horrible, horrible goat eyes, the weird pupils, are just going to expand all black.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit. It's so good.
It's really gross. So that's what he'll do. So he has to make a DC 16 wisdom.
Okay. So he does have magic resistance, but he only gets a 13 and a 14.
Yes! Alright, alright.
Not quite there.
So, he's gonna take 3d6 psychic damage. Get ready for this, everybody. Here we go with the psychic damage. Actually, not too bad. 10 psychic damage. And he must move as far as his speed allows away from me.
Holy shit.
So I assume he's gonna take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Yes, he will.
Hell yeah.
He has to do that immediately.
He does.
So he begins backing away, and Gron and Cruor can make opportunity attacks as he goes diagonal away from the party, away from Klyx and Paravex. That's 2 attacks of opportunity.
I got an 18.
That will just hit.
Yes.
You said poison doesn't work on him, right?
Yeah, he is immune to poison.
Okay. Then I'm not gonna roll that. It's a 7!
Okay. Gron, what'd you get?
15.
Misses. Anything else from Dust?
Yeah, I'm good as long as I am not really near Hargot.
Back to the top. That is Klyx.
I'm going to use my movements to get to Ikaros' body. I'm going to loot it and take that moat.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
And then I'm going to use my action to bring Ikaros back by using the moat.
Nice. And so that was one of the...
That was the healing one, not the short rest one.
Right. So that's either one of you roll 4d4 plus 4.
I got you. You take 12 healing, Ikaros. Nothing else from Klyx right now.
All right. We go to Cruor.
Ha! Great. So how far away is he from Cruor?
He is 40 feet away from you.
Oh, sweet. My speed's 45, so Cruor is going to do his heavy, breathing, wet, rattling, raspy sprint up to Hargot, mumbling prayers to Farrakha all the way, and do a reckless attack. 22 to hit.
Absolutely.
Yup. And then we're going to do 16 on the first attack.
Nice.
And then he's going to swing his great axe again. His extra attack. It's a 22 again.
Hits.
Sweet. Yeah, that's just a 7.
Solid hits from Cruor. Hargot looking pretty exhausted at this point. As we go to the lair action, I'm going to need everybody who has been damaged and has not succumbed to this madness yet to make a wisdom save.
Dust is just fucking chilling out.
It's great. Doing his little cowardly thing.
Wisdom 17.
Well, eventually the time would come. That's a 3.
Wisdom save is 13.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, hold on.
You could use that bardic on that save, couldn't you?
On the save, yeah.
Fanatical focus. If you fail a saving throw while you're raging, you can re-roll it. You must use the new roll.
So you can re-roll it.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. It's a 13 again.
Okay.
I would use the bardic.
I'm gonna do it.
You will automatically pass if you use the Bardic Inspiration.
I did it. It's 16 now.
Yay.
Very good. That's a number larger than 0. So Klyx, go ahead and roll a D100.
I did. I got my birth year, 88.
Eek. Okay.
Eek? Oh, fuck it.
Klyx,
Yeah?
you are stunned, incapacitated, and cannot move. I need you to roll a D10.
Oh, I feel like I want something low. Got the opposite of that. I got a 10. I mean, it says 0 on the dice. Could that just mean it doesn't happen?
No.
Yeah, that's fair.
That means it lasts 10 rounds.
Jesus. 10 rounds.
Unless somebody uses their action to shake you from the stun.
No! Why?
Dear friend DM, is there any saving that happens at the end of my turns, or is this it?
No.
Beautiful. I was hoping it would just be bad. This is great. See you all next episode.
Yeah, Klyx, you are stunned mad. You cannot act. You can barely draw breath in this moment.
Sick.
As we go on to Ikaros.
Alright, how far away am I from Klyx?
Right there.
Yes.
I didn't move after helping you back up.
Sweet. So Ikaros comes to, and he looks up and immediately notices that Klyx is freaking out. So he is going to use an action to kind of wake up, little cat man.
Very good. Yeah, you spend your action shaking Klyx free.
I guess now we're even.
Maybe. Where's Pretty?
He is 40 feet away from you.
I guess I can't do anything else, really.
Unless you have something for a bonus action, I think that's it.
Yeah, alright, so with my bonus action, I'm going to burn another spell slot, and I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Very good. What does Ikaros' Shield of Faith look like?
So, dimly in his mind, he just remembers the memory of sunlight. And it's just been so long, but he gets down, says a prayer to the sun god, and from somewhere, a beam of light shines on him, and his armor, his half plate glows, and the tips of his horns glow, and he's just suffused with a lazy, serene glow around him.
That's cool.
Nice.
Very cool. All right, it's Hargot's turn. He turns back. Gron stares directly at you.
I would rather cease to exist in this pit than fail at killing you, Gron.
And he is going to charge. That is a 19 to hit.
Just hits.
It's going to be 10 piercing damage, halved to 5, and then he's going to make 2 attacks. These are reckless. That is a 19 plus mod on the first.
Oh, God.
And a 15 on the second.
Second one misses.
So the one attack, that is going to be 12 slashing, half to 6.
Holy shit. All right.
And 10 fire, halved to 5.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
That is Hargot's turn. We go to Gron.
I got a potion of greater healing in the first session. Do I still have that?
Yep. And for the potions, it would be a bonus action to use it on yourself.
Well, how's he looking?
Gron, you look at Hargot, and he looks quite hurt.
What's it going to be, Gron?
I already killed you once. No reason I can't do it again.
Yes! Take that skull!
Get him.
Yeah, so I'm going to use potion of greater healing, pop it open, guzzle it. 13 points of healing. Still very low. And, yeah, taking 3 attacks against Hargot.
Okay.
Damn it. First one's going to miss with a 15. Second one's probably going to hit on 21.
Hits.
And, yeah, third one's 26.
Also hits.
All right. Damn. 10 slashing and 3 necrotic on the first one.
That's 6 fire damage, halved to 3.
And on the second hit, 19 more slashing.
Gron.
Yes.
Give him his final death.
Yes.
Okay. So Gron, incredibly injured, weighs his options here, guzzles a potion, swings into Hargot twice, and with one final fateful blow is going to just slash right through him, almost dispelling his form into this inky, fiery, black darkness around him as Gron's fire aura absorbs that fire into his own.
Holy shit. Gron, as you absorb this, Hargot, his visage beneath this fading aura, says,
So be it. Oblivion it is.
and I need everyone within melee range of Hargot to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, I think we're good at a 19.
A 19 just fails.
Holy shit.
What?
Well, my 18 fails too then.
My 18 also fails.
I got a 7.
Okay.
No!
This black, fiery aura pouring over the vicinity. Just go ahead and roll this 12d6 damage. Holy shit, this is such a high roll! There's no way. Okay, on a fail, you take 56 fire damage.
Holy shit.
Oh no!
Well, Ikaros is unconscious again. Yeah, he dies a lot.
It'll be halved for me.
Cruor is still standing.
Nice.
Gron's form is engulfed in flames, and when any kind of flame clears, Gron's laying on the ground.
Klyx is severely wounded, but are we still on initiative?
We exit initiative. Also, all of you see a much larger version of this Font of Souls above where Hargot fell.
I'll check that out.
Okay. You see this is the soul of a grace fallen hero, and this gives a long rest on use.
We'll use the long rest on Gron.
Can't you heal?
All right.
You were unconscious, right?
I'm unconscious. Yeah.
You have lots of hit points, correct?
Correct.
So, probably good to restore them all, and your rages,
And 4 rages.
which you just
Yeah.
used the last of.
True.
Klyx, that soul, give it to me. I can make use of its benefit.
Just for clarity, the one I had, the one that dropped from Hargot.
The one you have.
Here you go. Give it to you.
Alright, so, Ikaros is unconscious.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to third level cure wounds you twice. 13 on the first. Much better. 22 on the second. And then I'll use the soul on myself to regain my third level spell slots.
Unless anyone else can heal Gron, I am going to need a death save from Gron.
I used the long rest on Gron.
But each of these takes an action.
Okay, yeah.
I also just have medicine, so you don't have to waste anything.
Okay.
I'll just do that, right?
To stabilize Gron? Yeah, sure. That's a medicine check.
Yeah, so we don't waste anything. Dust is going to walk over to Gron and just look at all these wounds all over his body from Hargot, and he's just going to examine the biggest one to find some shrapnel inside, and he's just going to reach inside and pull it out.
Oh, man.
Horrendous.
I thought you were going to say plug the wounds with bugs, so let's...
Oh, Jesus.
Right?
Nice.
I don't know which one would have been worse.
Yeah. I roll on that, right?
Yeah, that's a medicine check.
Yeah, so I got a 17.
Okay. Gron's stable.
Did Dust work at the Mayo Clinic before dying? Or?
That's how he died.
So he's stable at 0.
He still needs healing, right?
He's got the long rest
Don't waste
thing.
it, because Scala's going to use the soul.
Yeah, we'll use the long rest soul on Gron.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then I use my 2 third level spell slots to heal you, and then I use the short rest orb that Klyx had to get back my 2 third level spell slots.
Nice.
There you go.
And heal myself a little bit in the process, incidentally.
And so, after the dust settles, Hargot, hellbound, sent to his final death. That is where we are going to leave this session. We will pick back up at the bottom of the Stadium of Dishonor next time. Big thanks to our special guest party.
Yeah, still the strongest Minotaur in the underworld.
Hooray!
Turns out you cannot be beaten. Andy, thanks for inviting all of our friends to play with us, too. That was really cool
Hell
of you.
yeah.
Woohoo!
Yes.
That was a blast.
Thanks for having us.
The question is, because Jimmy's claiming that Gron's still the strongest Minotaur, if the 5 of us band together, do we think we could beat Gron? Because we beat Hargot. Stands to reason Gron would beat us all 1v5.
I feel like Dust could.
I don't think that works out logically that way.
No?
Anyway, if you want to hear us maybe talk about this topic, you should listen to Table Talk this week. We're going to have some guests.
Yes, we are. And maybe we'll find out about Dust v. Gron. And everyone else v. Gron. Anyways, Pods of the Multiverse is produced by Jimmy Affatigato and edited by Scala with music by Andy Berger, that's me, and art by Alexa Reilly. Thanks to our Patreon supporters, and a special thanks to our Holy Avengers, May, Jake, Chris, and John. For $5 a month on Patreon, you can access every episode of Table Talk, our weekly variety show produced by Geppi.
Thanks for listening.
You're saying it like that.